good morning, beautiful people. Beautiful people, sorry. Good morning, Algardia. Congrats on the first place trophy. GG's. Yes, Just, you are so slow, my man. How are you? I hope you're feeling better as well. Back to back first place, easy. Yeah, man, like, yes, Just has been sleeping. I don't know what has happened. It's probably the sickness. Oops. Guys, wonderful news. The Stream Deck arrives today. GG's. We'll have our Stream Deck. Will be a professional streamer. At once. Pix. No, it hasn't arrived yet. It's like... It is getting delivered today. For some reason it got stopped like in the customs. Maybe they thought like Simonot was a terrorist or something. So they wanted to quadruple check what the hell that box was. But yeah. It has now been released and is getting delivered today. Awesome news, awesome news. I'm very, very happy. Yes, Just you weren't here yesterday, so I'll show you. I forgive you for not watching my stream, but I'll show you what we worked on yesterday. Not sure if you are ready for this. Hold on. Are you ready? Look at this. It's an application window, bro. Transparent one. GG's, that's so cool. Isn't it? I mean, you're probably overreacting. But that, yeah, I mean, that's really cool. I really like that. And, well, obviously now, like, you can't even run it or anything. Move it or anything, right? Because I have decorations off. But this is how it looks with the proper, like, tab and stuff. Like, it's transparent. We can see so much of it. Yeah. Yeah, and then the plan will be to render the game here. I mean, I can probably make it a little bit like larger for screen. Check OBS. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I thought I was on a different scene. Hello guys, this is me, Dudezord, professional streamer, not making any mistakes on day, I don't even know, like 14 of streaming or something. Professional streamer right here. Yes, Just this one is for you. Hold on. So this is what we worked yesterday. Are you ready, my guy? Are you ready, my guy? Check this out. What about now, huh? Whoa. That's so cool. We can see so much of it. Such transparent window. I know. And what I was showing after was that actually you can then have like the title bar and stuff and like move it around if you want. But I think I will like leave the clean look, like this one without decorations. And then if I want, I will like click and drag on any zone of the Game Boy and like move it. Yeah. And then I will want to render the game here on this little area. I mean, the white box is mine. It's this code right here. So if I... So yeah, we will grab from the frame buffer here on this part of the code. Right, this is like the original PNG. And once we get to render inside, we'll just like do that. What are you using for rendering and the PNG bleeding? I'm using Rust. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to reply. Yeah, I'm using these crates here. So Winit is used just for the window creation and events and that kind of stuff, and it's cross-platform, so that's a GG. Then image is responsible for reading any image format that you throw at it, and it will give you like the raw pixels, like in some sort of standardized way that you then can reuse it for anything. And then soft buffer is a software frame buffer, just so I didn't want to like involve the GPU in any way. Edition, yes. This only gets bumped every 3 years. So you have the 21 version, and then the 2024, and the next one will be 2027. Yes. Rust language version. Yes. But thoughts? Do you like it? Please tell me you do. Great. Unfortunately today, it is not a Game Boy Day. Oh man, I don't like this song. Hold on. Remove from playlist. Be gone. How's the audio, by the way? I lowered it just because of you. Yes. Acceptable. Cool. Acceptable enough for you to keep me company throughout the day? Or, yeah, I lower it a little bit. Maybe. Okay. Let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, but essentially, what I was telling you yesterday was that I enabled like this audio compressor thing, because music's at different volumes throughout. So this kinda standardized cool. It kinda like standardized the volume for the different songs, but then it also made the playback overall like too loud. But I didn't notice right on my end because the volume that I'm getting is different from the volume that you have on stream. Yeah, so then I played a little bit with this and a little bit with this, and yeah. I mean, I remember you saying that it was too loud, to be honest, and I did lower it at the time, and everyone else was saying that it was good, and you said that it was acceptable as well, but a little bit too loud still. I don't know. I hope it's better now, and I hope people still can slightly hear the music if they really want to. If not, you can put your own music on top and still keep me company, hopefully. Okay guys, today is an Unreal Engine day. Today we will be working on Standalone. Standalone is an RTS game inspired by Risk that me and some friends have been developing for a couple of years now. So let me quickly maybe put this up. So let me see. Steam wishlist when. That's a great question. That's a great question. But we are already behind schedule for the Epic Games Mega Grant thing. So we need to focus on the Mega Grant first, because that's where the actual money will come from. So yeah guys, if you have friends at Epic Games that would like to sponsor our game, give us a call. We need the monies. Yes. We need the monies. Okay, let me see if this compiles first. So on Monday, I believe. I don't even recall what we worked on Monday. Hold on. Oh yeah, on Monday we worked on setting offsets for the projectiles. So, okay, I'll need these two to compile. But essentially, before we were shooting projectiles always from the center of the unit, and now we take into consideration the proper shape of the unit, and we always shoot the projectiles from the little tip of the barrel, so it looks more realistic. It's a very tiny change that doesn't impact gameplay at all, but it's like a polished step, you know. This is compiling, by the way, although it might not look like. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I wanted to show you what we worked on Monday. If the PC decides not to sleep. Come on, my little guy. Come on. Come on. While we wait, yesterday we continued playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on the afternoon stream, and we are over halfway done with the game. Yeah, we are like at 51% on the story. You are even on a new island that I didn't even know existed in the game. Like entirely new map. It's really cool. Yeah. So if you enjoyed that, go watch yesterday's VOD. Or maybe, just maybe, if you guys want, you can either follow my channel or go on Discord and be notified whenever I go live. By the way, I didn't notify anyone there, but it's fine. All the important people are here already. Okay, this is like lagging and stuff. Let's see if I can quickly disable bots. Sorry if you hear like some weird sounds. I have a slight allergy today, so you might hear me like doing some nose weird sounds. Apologies in advance. What are you allergic of? I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm allergic to racist people, homophobic people, French people sometimes. No, I'm allergic to the dust, those like tiny dust mites, and cats, and I have a cat. I'm allergic to olive trees, and I have 2 olive trees. You are the best racist. Yes, I'm the bestest racist ever. Damn, that's a combo and such. Yeah, guys, someday we need to work on our own emojis. So, what I wanted to show you, and let me maybe quick, like do a slow-mo 0.5 or something. What I wanted to show you is that, well, this does its thing. You will notice that now the projectiles leave like from the tip of the barrel, instead of leaving from like the center of the thing. And something else that it's working for like this guy here, you see, like it's leaving from the tip of the barrel and stuff. Open fluff in make some emotes. Yes, that's obviously something that I'm gonna do. I'm not paying anyone, at least now, to make me some emotes, but I do need time. It might not feel like, but being a streamer for, I don't know, like 6 hours a day or something, it's very tiring. And by the end of the day, I don't want to be on the PC anymore. So yeah. I mean, I've been delaying it a little bit on the emotes, but at the same time, I don't really think that those are exactly needed. I mean, we have 7TV, so if people just want like random emotes, we can easily add them as well. But if you are looking forward for custom emotes, then for sure let me know and I will make a little effort on it. Okay guys, this is the game, it's compiling now. I already showed you what we worked on Monday. So today we are working on this one. Projectile explosion sound effects. I'm gonna read it to you so you guys know what we need to work on. When projectiles reach their destination, we spawn a Niagara system for the explosion, particle effects. We should also play a sound effect. In the data table actor audio file, we can specify a new sound with a specific projectile explosion tag, use the explosion O1 asset, and then assign the sound attenuation asset so that it's spatially aware. I mean, I think this will gonna be a very straightforward task. I think we'll get it done very, very easily. So yeah, essentially what they are telling us is that when like the tanks and stuff shoot a projectile, you hear the sound of the projectile leaving the tank, but you don't hear the sound of projectile reaching the destination. So that's what we will need to work on, essentially. Like for instance, we have like this mortar here. The mortar will attack like that, see? Like you don't hear it. Hold on. On this one you don't even hear it like leaving. I thought I added that. Or is it the music? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah. You can hear the, maybe it's too low now. But you can hear the thing shooting. But you cannot hear the explosion when it like explodes on impact thing. Okay? So that's what we need to work on today. So yeah, there is this file called DT actor audio, which is essentially a database table, like some sort of a JSON file, okay, where you can essentially add random arbitrary data to it. And we already have attack and selection sounds for the different type of units in game. And essentially now what we need to do is we also need to add a projectile explosion tag there. And then whenever we need to spawn that sound, we query this file, we look for the first tag that has this thing right here, and we will be good with it. Yep, that's pretty much it. So I would say that here we want to have a sound explosion or a projectile explosion, maybe. Projectile. Why is the keyboard like skipping keys, my guy? Projectile explosion. Good job. And then on the actor tag, we go on sound. We have an attack. Huh. Okay, it looks like we'll need to add a new sound here. Although there's a projectile here, mortar. What do we want to do here? Game status. No. Projectile mortar. Is this even used anywhere? I don't think this is used anywhere, my guy. But it's fine. So yeah. Okay, hold on. In the DT actor auditor we can do. Okay, but which tag? Like, do they mean the sound? Okay. Because probably what we want to do is we want to add not this, right? But instead we'll want to have something like this, where we essentially duplicate the unit type mortar. Here we probably call it a projectile explosion, because this one does have a projectile. This will be for mortars only, and here on the sound will be a sound projectile explosion, right? So that means that we need to add a new tag to all of this. Okay, how do I add tags? Oops. Under attack alert. Okay. Okay, so we do add tags here. So I would say that this will be a projectile explosion. And here is a projectile as exploded on impact. Right? Something like this. We'll need to recompile, or else it's not gonna appear again on the list. I think that for now I'll only do it for the mortars, you know, because that way we can easily test the mortars first, and once it works for the mortars, then we can add it to everyone else. Okay, so hopefully that thing should appear now on this list. Come on, cooperate, GG. Okay, so I will duplicate this one. This is going to be unit type mortar and then a projectile explosion. And this sound will be a projectile explosion for that sound, right? And I need to figure out which sound to use, essentially. Oh, they did say explosion of 1. What? Hold on. This doesn't sound like an explosion at all. These are like the stepping sounds only. What the hell? Like the walking ones. Fire. Why is this playing the same sounds over and over again? Do you guys know? Probably you can barely hear this, right? But hold on. Or is this a bug or something? Maybe it's a bug. Ah, okay. Okay, now I can hear the sound. Yeah, for some reason it requires a refresh on the panel. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, I see. Okay, back to the music. So I believe that this is kind of what we wanted to put in. Okay, so what we will need to do is, when exploding this guy, well, it will actually depend. Like, do we want this sound attached to the type of unit that launched that projectile, or do we want like a generic one? Maybe we should see what the Niagara system is doing for the explosion, right? Okay, I don't know where that leaves, so I'll just write explosion. Nothing appears. If I type Niagara, what can I do? Effect spawner. Yeah, if I were to guess, we want to be here. Load effect, DT effects. Okay, spawn attack effects, spawn spell effects. Spawn effect at position, maybe? Is this what we want? Maybe? Maybe. Let's see. We'll play the game, we will shoot a projectile, and hopefully it will stop at that breakpoint. If not, we will keep trying. Alright, so we'll spawn a mortar here. Good job, little mortar guy. And then we attack this guy. Hello? That. Okay, it's not that function. Spawn attached, maybe? It's also not spawn attached. Warm up. Maybe it's just these spawn attack effects. No. The hell? Is it a spell? No. It cannot be, right? Hold on. Am I really attached? I am. Do I call get cached effect data? Hello, can you shoot? I'm very confused right now. Okay. If you don't call any of these, then what the hell are you doing, bruh? Maybe we're not even calling the effect spawner for this. No, it doesn't seem like we are. Okay. Fake news. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Now. If I go on damage system. Because I really don't know where the hell this is being called. Where do we get the particle? I mean, that's probably a AoE attack even, right? Process events. Foliage. Spatial grid. Apply single event. Okay, bruh. And what now? You call for nearby. Clear all buffs. Okay. Set is dying. Spawn impact effect. Okay, so I think that will be where we are doing the thing. Also not. Okay, I wonder if we are calling like the proper. Like if the debugger is actually attached. Okay, do I have any more spawn system? Okay, I have this. Is this where we are getting this? Yes. Hold on. Okay, if I put the breakpoint there. Okay. 9687. 9687. I see. And if I do this, position. Okay. Well, it does appear that this is where we are calling this guy on the projectile. Well, this is where we spawn the projectile. But I want to spawn the explosion. Is it the same one? Tank shell shot. P tank shell shot. Okay. Let's see what the hell the tank shell shot is. Tank shell shot is. Tank shell shot. Okay, it's this guy. Okay, but this doesn't have the explosion, right? So this is not it. This is only the bullet itself. So, is there any other place where we are actually calling this? Probably here, right? Destroy projectile. Projectile impact. Okay. And what is this then? Projectile is spawned. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's here. So we should be getting that call here. Hopefully. For the explosion. So let's see. Okay. Cool. So this is where we actually spawn the asset, and it's a P-tank explosion. Okay, now dumb question number one. Can I actually attach some sort of sound to the asset? I know it's like a Niagara effect, but I wonder if we could actually like play a sound here. I mean, if we could, that'd probably be nice. No, I don't really know if we can. But I would say it's a possibility. Although at the same time, we'll be mixing like Niagara and the sound system, so maybe no. Okay, maybe no. But at least we found the place where we do the thing, right? And where we do the thing, or where we try to spawn the projectile, is here. So this gets called whenever we need to spawn the projectile. So what you'll need to do is spawn a sound at location. I think that's what we are calling on the code on SoundLoader 3D. No, hold on. Is this what we are doing? No, it's this. Audio Manager World Subsystem Play 3D Sound by Tags Async. GG. GG. So okay, I lost it. Okay, it's here. And this should be getting called in a ton of places. In a ton of places. And I'll probably just want to like yoink this entire code path here. We are yoinkers on this stream. Professional yoinkers. Okay, here I will need to... I probably need to stop all of this now. So... Okay, this will be a... Oh. Sound type tag. Hold on. So it's a selection attack, and here will be a projectile explosion. And I wonder... How do they actually define these, right? It's here. Okay. So this is going to be a projectile explosion. Projectile explosion. Good job. Okay, do I only need this? Okay, I think we are good here. This is going to be an F sound projectile explosion. We don't want to interrupt, we want to overlap, which means play multiple of them, because we'll be like exploding everything, and it will be freaking amazing, right? This will be the location here. So I might as well do a const f vector target location equals this. Okay. And these will be the same here. Good job. And do I know which type of projectile it is? I mean, I do have the attack data here, so I do have the attack component. So I do have this. So I think we will only need this, right? So we have the unit attack, we call the projectile explosion there. Guys, I think the I think the task is finished. At least in terms of code-wise. GG's. Guys, GG's. Yeah. Oops. Fake news. It didn't even compile. I'm so sorry. Can I like roll back the confetti? Ay ay ay. I keep over-promising on this. Yes, Josh, you'd have had fun yesterday on the Game Boy stream, because we were like, I was constantly betting if the little UI GUI thing would work or not, and I got it wrong pretty much every single time. Apparently it's very difficult for me to index pixels in a PNG. Ay ay ay. Okay, bro. What's the issue here? It was fun. There was a lot of attempt-based programming. Yeah. Yes. I mean, to be honest, yeah, I would say that the biggest issue for me was actually grabbing like the surface, like the texture for the window in order to render the pixels, because man, like the borrow checker of Rust was not having a day. Like that guy just didn't want to work. and I was becoming very, very annoyed, because I was trying to like to copy a sample from the Winit library with even the same types and all, and man, it just wasn't working. And after that, once it started working and rendering something, then I tried to actually legit write the PNG there, and yeah, it didn't work until it did, right? So it failed like 10 times until we were able to properly render the thing. Unresolved external symbol. Okay, bro. This means we just need to include something here. Which is cool and all, but what exactly? What do you want from me, my guy? MOI tags? I can include MOI tags if you want. I just don't know why you don't support it immediately, but whatever. We keep going. No. Unresolved external symbol. Sound types this. Okay, so I'm still missing something with this. Oh, hold on. I know. I'll probably need to... No. Okay, so sound type attack has 4 of them. And this only has 2. I mean, yes, but didn't I save the file? Like, it's here, bro. Like, this is the file. What do you mean? Like, it's here. Isn't this the same? Usage of these were not found. Did I mistype it? Yes, I did mistype it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry. Okay, now it should work. I don't know if it should work. It should at least compile. Okay, guys, let's do some IRL betting. Do we think it is gonna play the actual explosion sound for the mortar? One if yes, anything else if no. Type in chat. Okay, Elgardia with a 1. TS just says no. Sad. I'm very sad. TS just doesn't trust our capability. Okay. Let's see. Mortar. And we are about to attack this guy. Fuck you, TS Just. You lost. Hooray! We did it! Hooray! GG's, guys. It was very easy. Rude. Yeah, I'm sorry, TS Just. I like your company a lot. But you did lose, by the way. Okay, so with this in mind, it just means that now we have the actor audio thing to just create one for essentially every single one of the peoples with explosions. GG. So we can essentially move this guy up to there. So attack selection and projectile explosion. Good job. And besides that, we just need to duplicate these for every single guy that has a projectile. So we have the artillery here, and then we'll have the tank here. The transport ship doesn't matter. Then we'll have the warship here, and then we'll have the battleship here, and then the corvette. I believe it's not a projectile guy. What's the other table called? There's another table where we can configure the stuff. DT actor? No. DT... No, it's not effects. Yeah, I think it's either units or units stats. It's units. No, it's unit stats. Okay. So if we go on unit stats, yeah, we'll see that where do we have the projectile attack. Okay, so only these guys here support projectiles. So it's the mortar, battleship, artillery, warship, and tank. So it's 5 of them. Mortar, battleship, artillery, warship, tank. And it's going to be mortar, artillery, tank, warship, and battleship. GG. It's this. So this means now that I can essentially just do this for all of them. So this one is going to be artillery, and this is going to be artillery. GG. Now we go to tank. Tank. Projectile explosion for the tank, and I need to change it here as well. Tank. Now for the warship as well. Warship as well. Warship. Good job. And then for the battleship. Battleship. Projectile explosion. And now I need to change it here. Okay. So we have these 5 projectile explosions for the mortar, artillery, tank, warship, and battleship, and every single one of them is just playing explosion 01. Okay, so this in theory should be working. So now we just need to go in game and make sure. We just need to make sure. All right, so let's start with the mortar. Okay, and if the mortar attacks this, pyong. Good job, mortar. Again. Again. Okay. We'll still need, by the way, we'll still need to plug in the sound attenuation thing. Okay. But at least for now, these allow us to properly test. Okay. GG. Yeah, it's working fine. For the artillery as well. Good job. Now for the tank. Let's go tanky. Tanky guy. Yep, it's also working for the tank. So now we'll just need to conquer a port and then spawn. It crashed. What the hell? Hold on. We crashed. Oh hell no. You're not unreeling if it doesn't crash. I mean, this was unexpected. Oh, I think I know why it's crashing. It's crashing because there isn't a sound for the projectiles from the fortresses. Funny enough. Yours crashed exactly at the same time as mine here. Well, that's called quantum computing. And I think it means like the bits and bytes can travel between machines. So yeah, maybe. Maybe my projectile that crashed also caused yours to crash. I'm sorry about it. Fortunately, we can just play the game again. No, but no, I'm pretty sure I know why it crashed. It crashed because we do not have a sound plugged in for the fortress. I think. So... But still, I would say that this shouldn't crash here. I don't know. Well, let's see if we can force it. So I need to attach this. That missing null pointer check. Yeah. I mean, at the same time, it's better if it crashes, right? Because then it forces us to fix it. While sometimes if you just hide the error or just log the error somewhere and don't actually go there and look for errors, then this will be unfixed for a ton of time. So actually I would say that it's probably better if it just crashes at this point, because it gives us a chance to essentially fix it immediately. Okay, so I'm gonna throw my guy here. Hello? Okay, so it tried to spawn. Yeah, and the attack data is null. Yeah. Okay, so this is the issue. This is the issue. So this needs to be a if attack data. Okay, good job. Okay, so I think that now all this should be working. GG. We still need to put in the attenuation, which I've never done before. Let me see what this code here has. Well, they kind of told us already where we should add this. But at least we got the thing properly. Okay, my question is mainly where the hell is the attenuation, you know? Or does the actual asset file take in the attenuation? I don't know. I know there's an asset for it that they put on. Make tank shank this is not mine. Okay, I believe it's one from Nix. DT actor audio asset. Reassign attack sounds. Yeah, I know there's probably like a sound. There's probably a sound where you, not a sound, an asset that has like the proper attenuation thing. Okay, this is lagging a little bit. Okay, good job. Okay, and I believe it's called SA something, attack sound. Okay, this is cool and all. How do I plug this in? How do I plug in this sound attenuation thing? Do I need to attack sound? Attack sound? No. These are the logs that I don't want. Attenuation. Or do I plug this in into the the audio directly. I don't exactly know how this is plugged in. Okay, let me see when they did make this change. Or Algardia, if you know the answer, you might as well give it to me. Was on the phone. What's up? Do you know how to put in a sound attenuation asset? I mean, we already have the asset. Do you know how to use that attenuation when spawning sounds? Because it's clearly working for some parts already. Audio manager. I'm pretty sure this guy like commented something about this. I'm just trying to find the commit. Not the commit, like the what is said. Sorry guys, I'm on the secret screen. No, this is cool. Reply, I think the text sounds okay, I've merged blah blah blah. For the sounds I added the sound attenuation class to the attack effects we are using called SA attack sound that gives them all the same distance file off. Okay, bro, that is cool. But so this was on the 20th. So it must start here somewhere. Co-authored. Well, yeah. Oh, maybe I can go to that PR and see. Hold on. PR 191. Hold on. Attack projectiles, offsets. I think it's this one. Commit this. Oh, okay, so you actually need to go inside of the assets themselves. Apparently. SFX Canon. Is it? SFX Canon. Does this take like the sound attenuation inside? You probably replied to me already, but now yeah, okay, attenuation settings, and it takes this. I see how it goes. Barely used it, didn't do much of sound design, but you can show me if you want. Yes, you need to add attenuation to them. Okay, cool. So it should be just a matter of going to explosion 01, add the attenuation here. Okay, and then kind of do the same thing to explosion 2. Okay. And now if we play the game, hopefully now it should have sound attenuation everywhere. Okay, let me spawn a cannon here, a mortar, I mean. And this little mortar will attack this guy. Okay, and if I'm here... Okay. And if I zoom in, it should be like louder and stuff. And if I zoom out, then I should barely hear it. Something like this. Yeah. Good job. So that means that now we only hear the sounds that are like in the center of the screen. Okay. Guys, I think we did it. I think we did it. We kind of do not have an explosion sound for the fortress. So I wonder if we should add one. So let me just create the branch here first. So this will be the for projectile explosion sound effects. Projectile explosion sound effects. Very nice. And here I'll essentially do this. Yep, and I don't think I need this one here. And this one. Okay. Added projectile explosion sound effects to units projectiles. Okay, very nice. Now, do we want to quickly also add it to fortresses? Maybe. I think it should, right? Because at the same time, the fortresses should vary nearby. And you will be pretty much already hearing the... let me see, if I grab a bunch of these, well, I only should take one. I mean, this one is not even... well, let me stop this. Yeah, I think that it doesn't even spawn the initial one. Yeah, so like you don't even hear it. So I think that we might as well add both. We might as well add both. Okay, back to sound. Well, let me think. Let me think. So okay, so what do we have in the DT audio, actor audio? I mean, we already have a fortress here and the sound selection. So I wonder if we are actually trying to go in here, but we do not have the proper sound there for the kaboom, the cannon. Yeah. No, actually I don't think I'll work on this because they might want to do something differently. I will call them out on this, and then if they decide to work on it, then we work on it. Again, for people that do not know, I do not own this game. I'm only helping with them, and the game already exists for a couple of years now, so I don't want to make changes that I think would be nice because I'm not like the main target player for this. So everything we do should be previously discussed with them. Other projectile explosion sounds. Okay, this is cool. So now I think we can create the PR. We can create a PR. Okay, PR is done, GG. And I'll put this here. Well, we took around 1 hour. more or less, with testing and discussing. Well, not actually an hour, more like 45 minutes. No, bro. Okay, hold on. It's happening. "45 minutes log. Good job. Good job. So now I'll paste this here. I'll paste this here. I noticed we don't have attack sounds or explosion sounds for fortresses. Let me know if that should be something we should handle as well. Okay, GG's. Okay, guys, task number 1 successful. Hooray! Okay, we keep going. Do we have a new task for us? I think that not an assigned one, at least it seems. At least I don't see anything here. So let me see. I'm having finding good tasks. We are still deciding. Is use the DT actor audio to start adding sound effects for things like selecting different units, vehicles versus rifleman, and adding sounds when a bunker is captured and when a country is captured. We'll likely eventually replace whatever the sounds are, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but if you could find some royalty-free ones to use, that would be cool. Okay, so it seems like we should essentially work on these ones here. Sounds for conquering a city and the country and losing. These as a typo. Okay. So stuff like this. So let's maybe first try to figure out what we could do in terms of like assets and code and stuff. Age of Empires like sounds probably. I don't know. We need to find some royalty-free ones first. But they do say that anything that we use now probably are getting like deleted. Not deleted, but like replaced. So in reality, we just need to put in the code to do this kind of stuff, you know? And then it's up to the designers guys to make it play whatever sound they want. But at least the code needs to be there, and the code is our responsibility. All right. Let's see. AI generated sounds then. Nah. Guys, did you see that OpenAI is killing Sora? GG. Fuck the AI, guys. At least we are pushing back on them. Okay. Okay, what do I want to do here? Because I do believe we should have some sort of actor audio. Combat set battleship. Attack speed. Cool. Yeah. Guess they are. Sorry. Yeah, I think we should have some sort of mistype there. we should have some sort of a data table, but for random events, you know. This is like for health stuff. Okay. I mean, the way that we have this set up is actually really cool, because it means that we can configure everything in terms of gameplay just by modifying these tables here, which is very nice. But I wonder if we should I wonder what we can do here. I wonder. Because, I mean, we could just add more sounds of... what's it called? Oh, that's... Oh, so I could use like the tag here. Okay. So maybe I could have like a sound or a sound event or something called... well, one for conquering a city and another one for losing a city or a country, right? Although I wonder what we would what we would do here, right? Because if you imagine that we have two players, hold on. Oh my god, how can I disable these flow fields? I mean, I know there's like a shortcut to it, but I don't really know. No, where is the visibility? Can I like... No, there's like a shortcut to disable visibility. Algardia, if you know, let me know. Actor, advanced, cooking, what? Is there a shortcut to hide the thing? Well, there's this eye here, but I think there's like a shortcut to do this. I don't know which one it is, but meh, it works for now. Right, so if I do this, then I can do this. Yeah, okay, it's whatever. So what I was trying to say is, so imagine that we have two screens, right? And this is like the blue team and this is the red team, and they are like different players. So if you are the blue player and you conquer this bunker here, you will want to play the winning sound for yourself, right? Because you essentially won this bunker. If you are the red player, the bunker will be turned from red to blue, so you should still you will play the losing sound because you lost a bunker. So far so good? Question is, if you are a third player watching this from far away, which sounds do you play? Because this guy lost a bunker and this guy won a bunker. None? I mean, maybe a generic bunker changed owner, but not either you play the sound locally only. So you don't need a sound anyway. I mean, I would argue that we probably need a sound, but more a generic one, just a bunker changed ownership kind of thing, right? Same thing if you conquer all of the bankers from a country, so if you conquer these two, then you'll get the entire country for yourself. So that should also, according to this, play a sound. But if you were to lose only one of these bunkers, you'll now play a losing sound for the bunker and also losing sound for the country. It's very weird. Could be acting with a lot of things at the same time. I mean, the idea is that we provide sounds for everything, and then if needed we have like a main menu where you can individually disable some sounds. Like I'm working from these 4 tasks here, but so I'm assuming that there needs to be something for people that are watching, right? Because if you imagine that there will be tournaments and stuff where there will be a guy like spectating, like using a free camera and stuff. So if you see like these 2 guys battling, you kind of want to play a sound whenever one of them gets destroyed and immediately rebuilt into a different team, right? But it shouldn't either be a losing or a winning sound. It should just be a generic. This guy changed owner. I think. Let me know if you think that makes any sense or not. This music is so low. I can barely hear it myself and I'm already at 50 thing. Could be acting with a lot of things at the same time. Okay, I'm just trying to wonder how we could plug this in here. I mean, we already have a sound under attack thing, which is this one. Oh. It's a minor click sound, okay. But I wonder if we could just add stuff to that sound type, you know. What's it called? Lost it here. Yeah, maybe on these sound type tags I'll just do F sound type and bunker conquered, something like this. What do they call conquering a city? Well, yeah, it's probably a city. Conquered city or city conquered. City conquered. Sound dot city conquered, and here we'll have a sound type city lost, and then we'll also have a country conquered, and then we'll also have a country lost, right? Okay. Okay. And hold on, I need to do these here. Okay, where is this, my guy? It's here. Oh, RTS. Right, country conquered, country lost, city conquered, city lost. Conquering country, losing country, conquering city. Oh, there's not the one for losing a city. Okay. There's not one for losing a city. Okay. All right. Sounds country conquered, country lost, city conquered. And these will be these three here. Okay, I'm gonna add myself. Can I do this? Yes. Good job. Don't save. All right. Now we already have this code here, GG. What we need to figure out is where do we check that we conquered a city. So there's the fortress system, which is the banker or the city or whatever. And compute get switch defender. Yeah, I think it's here on the switch defender. There should be if owner. No, if the new defender owner is different. Oh, so this is only for the same team. Okay. So assign new guard. New guard. Remove old guard being claimed by a different team. Okay, so it's here. I know because I added this comment here. I wonder if where is this assign new guard being called from? Register fortress, no. Scan for passing units. Okay. I mean, it's gonna need to be on assign a new guard. Switch defender. Yeah, it's going to be on assign new guard for sure. And it's going to happen only here inside. So it is resets, it sets the team, set generic team ID. Or at the same time it could be here, whenever we change the team color. Update team color. Okay, so it can either be here inside when we send a new guard or whenever we call the generic team ID. I would say that we can probably do it here. Okay, do we have access to the world? Maybe we do not. Can I get the subsystem from here? No. Do I need to pass like the world as well, I passed the world as the initialize all fortress things. World. Game state get world. Okay, so maybe we can do game state dot get world here. Okay, and these will be F sound city conquered on both of these, and the target location, which is a vector, it's going to be the fortress position, fortress data dot position to an F vector of fortress data dot position. This is gonna probably be a, is it a 240 or whatever that is? I don't even know. Target location equals this is an F vector, obviously. Yeah, it's not 240, something else that we use. 220. We have like some hard-coded height shenanigans for this. 125 here. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna put a 125 for now. Now, should this work? Okay, so this is the position for that guy, and we play 3D sound of city conquered to that. Okay, and this should at least be just for the fortress. Let's wait for this to compile. Build succeeded. GG's. GG's. Chun, 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 chun. Okay, so we need to go on actor audio now, which is this guy here, and we'll essentially want to add a new row where the actor tag, sorry, this is going to be a sound.city conquered. Yes. This tag will be a sound city conquered. Sound type tag will be a sound city conquered. GG. And we'll need to figure out some sort of sound. That for now we don't actually know what we want, right? But we will figure out something. If I type sound, okay, is there something that I can reuse just for the memes? What's the difference between a sound wave and a sound cue? The hell? Okay, so sound wave is like the file, the regular file. Then the sound cue, you can modify its volume and pitch. All right. Okay. Sound cue allows you to add stuff to it, basically. I see. I mean, there's not a single good audio here. Weapon grab, no. Weapon drop, also no. Steam. Coins, cannon, boots, step. Revolver. I mean, plenty of sounds here. For sure. Rammer. No. Rammer. Old rifle. Bro. Old arquebus. Drive. Musket. Horns. No. Flintlock pistol. Fire volley. Fire. I mean, I think I like the collapse one. For like the city thing. At least for now. No, but at the same time, it just... Okay, let's look for sounds. Free sounds. GG. Okay, I did think they did warn me to make sure that we are using a proper license. Let me see. One thing you could do, auto audio, adding different units, adding sounds. Royalty free. Okay. We need to find royalty free sounds. Capture. We found it. Ay. Okay, we're starting to get more spam. How do I add these to the mod list? Hold on. Elgardia, you can yoink his ass if you want. How do I... No, okay. I'm just gonna ban this guy for now. And we will see if that same is not showing up for me. Okay. I mean, I banned him, so GG. Okay, we need a capture sound. Maybe like a flag sound or something. I'd say like a flag sound would be cool. Holy hell. Sorry, people. Very loud. I don't like clicking random sounds.
Where is my money?
Where is my money?
I I'm gay.
Yeah. As I was saying, I don't like clicking random stuff. Why can't I find just a simple flag sound? I mean, I used to use this sound, freesound.org, but it's not working for some reason. Which is very sad. Free sounds. Licensing. Nah, bro, I'm not buying sounds. I want free ones. But it's not working. Why? What happens if I go incognito? Still does not work. Ay, ay, ay. Still does not work. What about now? I mean, this is the site that I wanted to use. So I don't know what to do now. Royalty free sound effects. Okay, they let me do stuff here. Okay. If I tap flag, what happens? Flag. No results found for flag. BBC sound effects. Flag. Waving. Cloth. Oh my god. We are doomed. We'll never be able to finish this task if we cannot find sounds for this. Sound dogs. What the hell? Sound effects. Flag. This looks like a very suspicious website, not gonna lie. Flag flutter. Okay. This is kind of what I wanted. Nah, bro, this is to buy. I don't want to buy. I want free. Ay, ay, ay. What do I know? What do I do now? Royalty free ones. I mean, freesound.org is not working. And that's the one that I usually use. Can we use, what's it called? Wayback Machine to go on freesound.org and maybe it's gonna work? That would be crazy, bro. That would be crazy. Imagine that this works. Obviously, it does not work. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I think we are doomed. I mean, it does work from here. It does work from here, but I cannot open the website. Yeah, I don't know what I should do. Do you guys know any website that we could use to download free sounds but royalty free? Usually I use either Pixabay or freesound.org, but Pixabay, if I write flag, like, it doesn't... I mean, there's this waving flag, but this is way too loud. Holy... Sorry. Sorry, people. Flags. I can barely hear anything. I'm scared to click this one. Canvas. Snap. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want a waving flag. Nope. Nah. Okay, I think that for now, I'll just put a random sound for the ones that we have, because there's no point in me doing more than that, you know? So let's see. Sound. Okay. So there's this arquebus, fire, collapse. Fire. Fire, fire. Fire volley. Flint. March. Music player. Old. Ramer. Revolver. Okay. I don't have any idea on which sound to put. Yeah, I think I'll just put this random arquebus rifle dry fire one and YOLO. Right. Or even better, I'll put the 18 one. Now I'm kind of curious to see what's the difference between the two of them. Okay, so this is the dry fire queue. Dry fire 18. Okay. So this is the sound. Good morning, Lit Geek. Hello, how are you? Today we are working on the Unreal Engine project, which is our little RTS game. Wow, a Lit Geek. Indeed, a Lit Geek. Yeah, and today we are working on more sound effects. We added explosion sounds to projectiles. So I'll quickly show it to you. Let me just pause the music for suspense. So we added explosion sounds So if I do this, can you attack, bro? GG. Very cool. So you hear the projectile leaving the cannon and then when it actually explodes. So that's what we worked on. And now we are working on adding more sounds to the game. Mainly sounds for when you... Why can't I click this? Mainly sounds for when you conquer a city or a bunker. Oh, I said city and then my Siri started doing stuff. So yeah, so we are adding sounds for whenever we conquer cities, and whenever we conquer all the cities from a country, then we should play also a conquered country sound. I was trying to use freesounds.org, which is the site that I tend to use for this kind of stuff, but it's not working. Yeah, like it's dead. It's dead. So we'll just use whatever sounds we have available already in the project. It doesn't matter at all for now, at least. And yeah, I would say that it's pretty much the thing. Okay, so you have like a global attenuation thing, and then you can have different cues. You can have like different cues for with different attenuation things to override. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so in any case, what we did is we added this city conquered with this sound that you will barely hear. It's just like a very slightly clicking sound. Okay, but hopefully it should work, right? Hopefully it should work. And might as well put the breakpoint here, attach the debugger. Okay, and we'll play the game and see if it actually enters there. Very quiet now because it's such a low sound that we might not even hear it, right? Okay, so here go these folks. Okay, off we go. Sorry. Tons of breakpoints. Oh, the guy died already. GG. Okay, so this guy is almost dead. Terrible player, by the way. Oh my god. Well, I'm also kind of doing these the hard way, ain't I? Could just throw like a mortar at it. And shoot from far away. Okay. Again, please. Okay. So now this bunker doesn't have an owner, so whenever I get nearby it, my unit will automatically like be teleported to this position, and everything goes fine. We should at least trigger that breakpoint, and then we should hear like the very slightly like click sound. Okay, so we are getting inside. This is city conquered, and we didn't hear shit. GG. But maybe because we are pausing the breakpoint. Ay ay ay. Okay, can you push this guy? Hold on. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Okay, we are attacking this NPC. Come on. Come on. Let's get his ass. One more. Okay. Now let's see if it plays something. Yep, I heard it. GG. I heard it. So the code is in. Good job. Victory number 1. So confetti. Hell yeah. So what we also need to do now. So let's just pretend that conquering the city is done. Now we also need for conquering the country, which is essentially conquering all of the cities from that country, right? So let's see how the hell we do that. Is there like a conquer country or a country change owner kind of thing? I mean, you have a check country ownership here. So if anything, it should go here, right? Country name. Damn yeah. Pro Evolution Soccer soundtrack. Such a banger. Be all same team. Update country ownership. Okay. Okay, let me see. So we go over all of the fortresses here. Okay, we check if the fortress belongs to that country. If they do, then we just add it here that that fortress is owned by that team. And that if there is a fortress that belongs to a different team, then this will be false. Okay. Okay, and this is the one that is responsible for updating the country ownership thing, which is actually here on the campfire. Campfire ownership. Set campfire rally. Current spawns alive. Okay. Kind of a weird architecture here. Just moving responsibility down the... No. No. I think I want to be here in the fortress system. check country. Okay, this is only called here. Okay, guys, I think the stream deck has arrived. Be right back. Guys, fake news. We didn't get the stream deck. But we got a different package. Another birthday gift. So yeah, we need to keep waiting. We need to keep waiting. Sucks. I mean, it does say that it's being delivered. So hopefully it's still getting delivered today. Let me quadruple check my thing here. Yeah, I mean, it does say that it was released from customs at 9 AM. It does say it was released from customs. Copy. Today, yes. And then if I check the other website, so I'm essentially like checking both the Irish site and the Portuguese one. The Irish site says it was released today from customs, and then the Portuguese website, they say that it also left customs today. Well, it doesn't say that it left customs, it says that it's ready to be delivered and it will be delivered throughout today. So we'll see. Probably takes a couple of days after that to get it delivered then. I mean, it has been stuck in customs since last Friday. So, in reality, well, not since Friday, but like since Monday or Tuesday. So it was there for like 2 days already. But yeah, maybe it's getting delivered today, hopefully. Although usually the person that delivered now this package is the person that delivers for this Portuguese company. So I don't really see them coming here twice in the same day, but we'll see. We will see. Hopefully they do. If they don't, we'll always have tomorrow. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? Okay, this is the assigning a new guard. Assigning a new guard. And then check country ownership. I would say that what I need to do here is, who the hell am I? Right? And then I'll need to have 2 code paths. Well, not here, but around here. Here. Because this is essentially running for all of the players at the same time, right? So I need to figure out who the hell am I, and then one of 2 things happens. If I am new owner, then we play capture country. Else, we play the lost capture, something like this. I don't know, but something like this. So now the question is, who am I? How do I check who am I? And it might feel like it's an easy question to ask, but have you ever asked yourself, who do you think you are? That's a pretty deep question. So yeah, I kind of think we need to do the same thing here. How do I figure out? Well, I'll probably need to grab the MOE, the player thing. What's it called? Like the player controller? I don't think I have a player controller here. But yeah, there's this MOE player controller. And as long as we have these being called in different places, for instance these, right? This will tell us who are we. Maybe. So let's see. Who am I? And I am this person here. I am the person that has this. So I have the game system, game state, I have the world, I have the player controller, I have myself, I have my team. And then what I need to do is, if new owner equals this team, then GG. We win. We captured it. Else, then GG. Hey, it is we lost it. I mean, this seems sensible to me. These does seem very sensible to me. Now, will this work? Who knows? Let's try to auto-load this bad guy and see what happens now. Oh, did it compile already? Damn, that was fast. No. Oh no, it's still compiling. I see. It is still compiling. Okay. Successful. Okay. Live coding succeeded. Okay, so let's play the game. Just imagine that now this gets called at launch for every single fortress. That would have been crazy, bruh. Are we even attached? What happened? Disconnect. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, I need to figure out if I just lost or captured this guy here. Okay. So, if I throw all of my guys there to yoink this bastard. Okay. New owner is team 1. Who am I? Get your team ID. Player state. Ay ay ay. Player state. I don't know. Do we even enter there? Maybe. Okay. Maybe we do. Okay, so we still need the audio from the other guys. Hold on. Where is the audio? It's this. Pa pa pa. Okay, so we'll need to play this. Now, I wonder. I wonder where we should play this sound, you know? I wonder where. Do I want to do it by the campfire? Nah. I mean, we need to figure out one position for it. One position to play the sound. And we have a ton of fortresses, right? And then one campfire. And the campfire is kinda the center position. It's kinda the center position. So maybe we should try and like get the campfire for each country, because at least for now each country only has one single campfire. Yeah, this campfire is like the center flag here. And it's that flag that tells us when we actually, or who actually owns that country. So I would say that would need to grab like the campfire position for this guy here. And this is going to be this is going to be a country conquered. No, this is going to be a sound tag. Yeah, because I'll need to do this F gameplay tag, sound tag. Initially it's going to be this, right? This is going to be a hello Ruby, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So if we conquer it, the sound will be this one, but if we lost it, then it's a country lost. F sound country lost. And this is the sound tag that we will play, but we still need to grab the campfire location. The campfire location. So I would say that campfire location will be a campfire system and then a Do I have like a method that kind of gives me that already? Because that would be nice. Get campfire location, or and then here I'll probably pass the country name or something, right? Oh no, so this is actually like a vec2. Yeah, this is probably the thing. Okay, let's see the campfire system, because maybe they have some sort of private method here that kinda gives us what we need. Count living units for owner. I would say that no, we do not have it here. So I think we can add it. We can add the public vec2 get campfire location, and here we actually pass f-string country name. Good job. And now we kinda need to do this. We kinda need to do this. So I'm pretty sure we just need to iterate over everything on the campfire store. But I'm just trying to check if there's like some sort of thing that I can use. Process, update turn. Ay. Campfire entity, update campfire ownership. Okay. Okay. Guys, I'm getting a personal call. I'll be right back. And we are back. And we are back. Okay, so let me check one thing. Okay, if I do this, yeah, this is essentially what I want to do, right? This is essentially what I want to do. State country ownership. I mean, meh, okay. It is fine, guys. It is fine. So what I want to do here is I want to return this position. GG. Is I want to return this position. And then with this position, okay, this country name it's an F name. Oops, F name. Okay, and this should get me. Oh, I'll need a fallback here. Back to zeros. Okay, And this should get me the campfire location, right? This is the sound tag that I'm gonna play. And then I'll play the sound at the campfire location. And everything should work properly, hopefully. So let's see. We might as well continue checking if freesound.org is working, and it is not. Ay ay ay. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Okay, might as well attach already to Unreal. Okay, let's go Unreal. Let's go. Okay, so now, I mean, I kind of want a smaller country, you know? Okay, what are we conquering? Okay, we are conquering Sicily. Okay, we died. Aye aye. Okay, we conquered Sicily, so this is the... We are playing the country conquered sound. No, this is country lost. My guy. Okay, we are playing this sound. Very cool. So you might as well add it to the NT audio table as well. So we have the sound city conquered. We will need country conquered and the country lost. Country conquered. No, this is going to be country conquered. This is going to be country lost. This is going to be country conquered. And this will be country lost. Very nice. City conquered, country conquered, country conquered, country lost, country lost. Okay. Country conquered. And this is being country lost. Very nice. And might as well just play a different sound. Let me see if I can find anything. Damn. No more arquebus, please. Fire, fire, fire. Flintlock. Musket. Meh. Horns. Man, these sounds are so low that I can barely hear them. Okay, so if it's conquered, we are playing weapon drop. And if it's lost, we are playing another weird sound. Starter music, Steam, weapon drop. And the other one will be a weapon grab. Okay. Weapon drop, weapon grab. Cool. Okay, let's see. Well, I'll stop the sound now. The music. Okay. I will spawn a bunch of mortars here. Just and wait until that guy dies. GG. And now, oh my god, they're already attacking a different one. I mean, sure. Come on. Damn. Pyong pyong pyong. Go, go, go. Okay. So first we'll play the City Conquered. Which was this tunk click. And now we'll play the Country Conquered, which should play the City Conquered and the Country Conquered at the same time. But I think we should hear the City Conquered from the right here, because these are like spatial sounds. So we should hear the City Conquered from the right here and the Country Conquered from the left here. Maybe it was very difficult to understand if it worked or not. It was very hard. Okay, let's try something else. More music while we wait. Okay, now I'll try with 2 players. And I actually don't know if this will play sounds from both windows or only the one that is selected. So let me try to figure this out. Let me try to figure this out. Okay. Okay, this is the red guy. So I'm going to run a bunch of mortars there. No, my guys, we need to attack this guy instead. Come on. Okay. Stop the sound. Okay. So what I want to do now is that I want to move I wanna spawn like a bunch of artillery from this guy right here. Hold on. Okay, let me maybe move this camera here. Okay. No, let's move it here. Okay. And now if we were to attack... Oh my god, what's happening here? I'm hearing attack sounds, but I don't know from where. Okay. They stopped, apparently. Yeah, I want to attack this guy. But I want to attack that guy. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused. Hold on. Yeah, I want to attack that guy, but I want to hear that I lost the country, you know? And I'm hearing a bunch of explosions that I don't know where from, but that's fine. Hold on, I'm lost here. And then here I go here, and this guy attacks these guys. Okay. So I still didn't lose the country. Okay. So now, if I am to do this, I mean, I'm gonna say that this probably worked. It's very difficult to actually know because I'm trying to hear two different things, but we do not have like proper audio to test, you know? I mean, if free sound would cooperate. Ay. Service temporarily unavailable. Very sad. But I mean, from the code itself, it does appear to everything be working. So should we trust code? Should we just trust that this is all fine and dandy? City conquered, country conquered, country lost. City conquered, country lost. I mean, maybe. Oh, we are doing something wrong already. Because we are doing this on top of the projectile explosion thing. Well, might as well create a branch from here. And this will be sounds for conquering cities and countries. So this gets me the campfire location, or the first one with that name. Okay. Now, this place, when a city was conquered, or whenever the city changed ownership, they do not have any additional details, so I'm just gonna assume that it should play every time we it goes from one side to the other. So this looks okay. And this should play the sound tag, which will either be country conquered or country lost, depending if we are the new owner of that city. Although no, I don't think this is correct. This logic here. Because we also have the all same team. Okay, let me read this code again. So we iterate over all of the fortresses. If the fortress does not belong to our country, we just continue. So this will run for every fortress that is part of our country. And for that, we will essentially store the fortress entity ID and the owner. Okay. And we are checking as well if all of the fortresses belong to the same people. Okay. Now, the new owner will be this 255. Okay, but do we update campfire ownership, owner ID? I mean, what happens if we lose one fortress from a country that we control? Right, I would say that's the big question that I have. Because I would say that it shouldn't enter here, but apparently it is entering here. No, because this also only gets called whenever we... No, never mind. This only gets called whenever we put a unit on that fortress, right? And by the time that we do that, that fortress will have a unit of our team. No, so all of this is working. All of this is working as it's supposed to. So I will add this here. Okay, when did we finish the projectile sound effects? Does it say? Well, I should have the commit here. 11. Okay. So we've been working on this for 1 hour as well. Okay. Sounds for conquering, losing countries, or conquering cities. There's one issue with that still, which is those sounds are not spatial yet. But I mean, I don't know what to do. Like freesound.org is not working. I can maybe, like, I don't know, like which sound would be a good sound for capturing a city or losing a city. Royalty free sounds. Win. Success. What's this? No, this is way too much. I mean, anything works, right? I just want... I just want like a very short sound that I can use. Way too dank. Yeah, this probably is way too loud. I mean, it is what it is. Oof. I want like a 1 second fling or something like that, you know. This. Yeah, I want a success. That emote means too loud. Apologies. Well, there's an extension, well, at least for Chrome. I don't know if there's an extension for Firefox for controlling the volume for the tab. Maybe this one. I mean, meh. Volume control boost. I mean, how can a simple volume control only have like 2 stars? Crazy. Top rated. Turn off tweaks, YouTube. Audible, web player. Unleash the power of sound on your browser. Increase volume to max level. Holy. Maybe this is what we want. Speaker booster. Will make it even louder. Server not found. What the freaking thing do you mean? Make sure you trust it before installing. Well, if its website it's not working, I'm literally uninstalling it now. Remove. GG. Crazy stuff. Okay. Reddit. Firefox. Tab. Volume. Is there any way to control any viable volume boosters? I've been using these, I mean. Okay, we'll give it a try. Okay, this one says it's MIT. And it has a thing. Okay. Let's try. Let's try. How do I pin this? Good job. Okay. Does this work? Nope, it didn't work. Let me refresh this. Does this work? Nope. Good job. Completely useless. Completely useless. So how do I control the volume on this? Do they have like a player? Oh, they have a player here. I bet. Okay. Probably this is a little bit better now. I hope. Maybe a little bit. Glockenspiel. Successed. Damn. I mean, I like this. Short and sweet, and almost sounds like an iPhone notification. No, I'm gonna use these Glockenspiel shenanigans. Say thanks to the free sound community. Thank you, free sound community. You are amazing. I mean, I'm just gonna literally import these like so. So how do I import this again in Unreal? I haven't imported assets in so long that I don't even know. Okay. Add. It's probably not an add. Probably it's an import. Audio. Alerts. This one. This is going to be an SFX. Is going to be a Cinti Concord. Good job. Now we also need one for countries. Way too dank.
You win.
Terrible. Oh, I like this one. Just for the memes. Yippee! Oh my god. I hate these websites so much. Okay, I need to hear the original one. Dun dun. Okay, this is for the city. So this can be for the country. Like I don't care that much which sounds we are using, you know. I just want to have different sounds for the sake of having different sounds. SFX country conquered. Good job. Okay, so now you only need one for a country lost. Success, fail. Lost. You lose.
You lost.
You lost. Nah, that sucks.
Game over.
Female horror ghost sound 2 Volume 2. That's cool. Piano crash sound. Now, okay, visit the lost. How do I say this? I mean, lost is a good word, but I don't know if we are able to find anything with this. This is like so generic. Lost. Game over. Okay, you need to chill. No. No. Hell no.
Game over.
Oh my god. No. 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 Way too long. Maybe. This is fun. No. Yeah, this failure drum sound thing sounds good enough.
Epic.
Okay. Oh my god. If this is annoying to you, I apologize. It's even more annoying to me because I'm hearing these sounds way louder than you are. Yeah, this one is cool. No. No.
Why would you not? Wisdom will.
No. I mean, I think I like that one. I don't want buzzers. That just annoys the hell out of me. Okay. Do you like this one? Okay. Do you like this sound? Thoughts? It's the sound we'll play whenever we lose a city. I mean, it's whatever. Okay, we go back to the music. And, okay, import is going to be SFX country lost. Country lost. All right. Okay. So you have city conquered. Ding. We have country conquered. Bru bru bru. And then we have country lost. Which, I don't know. I mean, they sound fun. They sound fun. So I'll just add this attack attenuation to all of them. And then the country lost as well. Good job. Now we go to the audio, no, DT something, actor audio, GG. And now this is going to be an SFX city conquered. Good job. This is a SFX country conquered. Good job. And this is an SFX country lost. Good job. And we save. Okay. And I would say that we can maybe play the game and see what the hell happens. Right? So I'll probably put one player. I'll go to game mode. And I will put like one bot or something, which should be plenty, and we'll get playing. And I'm gonna stop the music so we can hear all the effects. Okay, let's go. We are the blue team. Okay, we are the blue team, and I want to be this guy. Why not? Oh, did you hear the ding? Very nice. Oh, it worked. Okay. Now you only need to wait for one bot to decide to attack us. But I don't see bots anywhere. Maybe the bots are sleeping. But at least I could hear these sounds, which is fun. Yeah, this is fun. But oh, okay, so the bot is there. I see. The bot is doing boat stuff. Damn, like he's throwing boats. Okay. Oh, he played a jing sound. No, because this is a generic capture sound. Right, so it's not like a capture sound just for me. But I would say that I can probably try to conquer this. And try to maybe instigate the bot. Just to see if the bot tries to come after me. Okay, they are controlling stuff, so I'll just move away. I'm trying like to call them out so they try to capture. Okay, can you like attack the north, please? Oh my god, they do not want to attack the north. Why? Yeah, they just they're just totally ignoring me, which is very sad. Hello. Can you just pretend to be like scared? No. Oh. Yeah, like they legit do not care about me. Okay. I'll maybe try to conquer Latvia. And see what the hell they are trying to do. Okay, Latvia is ours. They still don't care about that city. Oh, they are going to Denmark. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we try. Okay, here they come. Pyong. I heard it. GG. It's all working. It's all working. Good job, guys. We did it. Hell yeah. GG's. Okay, we put the song already. Okay. GG's. I'm not sure if you were able to hear the sounds in game, but I heard them, and that's what matters. I heard them. Good job. Okay, I'm pushing this. I am pushing this. Yeah, now there's kind of a weird situation because there's kind of a requirement for these to be merged first. Which is weird. Which is weird. I mean, whatever. Whatever. This one is for conquering cities and countries. This sound.org wasn't working, so couldn't find better sounds. You will need to. Yeah, in reality. Oh, if they merge one, then if they merge this one, then they will merge both at the same time. Okay, I'll put like 30 minutes to each one. Damn, it's already 1 p.m. All right. Okay. There's this task as well, sound for clicking a tank. Yeah. There's another task, which is a fairly tough one, that we'll probably tackle tomorrow, maybe. Or maybe Monday. No, I think I'll want to do it Monday. I think tomorrow I want to keep going with the emulator. Although, I'm not sure if people enjoy the emulator more or Unreal. But yeah, there's this task here, which is setting the flag on units. And then when a unit moves, the newly spawned units go after that unit. So instead of the rally flags being like a specific point in the map, it can be a walkable, a movable entity, which looks tough. Looks tough. Yeah. I mean, there's still this one, but this one is just essentially a selection sound, right? Because we already have the this selection sound here, and it's essentially just having a different selection sound. So I don't know. Nah, I think I'm cutting the stream short. Well, not short, it's already 1 p.m. So we did stream for the 3 hours that we are trying to stream for. But maybe we could do something related to the stream itself, like something to improve the stream. If any of you guys have like any idea of what we could do, like any command or just trying to generate the emojis that TS just says we should. I mean, something like that, you know? I don't know. I do not know what we should be generating, if anything at all. Aren't like custom emojis usually use like your face or something? Then I would need to do like some fancy, like weird faces, which I don't know if I want. Which I don't know if I want. Okay, I would say that one thing that I wanted to see if it's feasible, that might help me, even with the Stream Deck, is figuring out a way to like control this audio here. Okay, because I can do this. And it's annoying people, right? But if I could add like one button for whenever I'm playing a game, I set it to a specific volume. No. Someday. Well, if I were to buy something, I would probably buy like one weird thing from AliExpress or something, because they are way cheaper, and I do not have the money right now. But there's like this. No, this is like an official Elgato thing. Yeah, but there's like this kind of stuff here that has like rotary knobs and stuff for 40 bucks. Which this is something that I could get, but not a $300 one. But at the same time, how would I control? I mean, based in Germany, but made in where? I mean, it's probably made in China or something still. I mean, bro, everything is kind of Chinese now, you know? But yeah, I cannot afford a proper Stream Deck for $100+. Like, I got this one from Simonot, and this would have costed me oh my god, almost $200 here in Portugal, like 130, one something, and I got it for 45 from Simonot with shipping included. So that's GG. So that was a good deal, but I do not have the funds to I do not have the funds to actually buy like some weird Stream Deck with rotary knobs. Like this one. I mean, this would be really cool, but ay. Okay, even this one. How much this would cost me? Like another 200 bucks. I do not have the funds. And because I do not have the funds, we have two possibilities. One possibility is I'll use the Stream Deck and they have like two buttons. One for set the volume at -5 dBs and another one for set the volume at -10 dBs. Which one is like programming mode, the other one is gaming mode, right? That would work. Or I go with a Chinese slop, as TS Just says. I don't know. TS Just, you do own a Stream Deck, right? I mean, probably I can already download the software for this. A few. A couple hundred of them. Okay. So what do I need in terms of software? It's only this one? Probably, right? This is like capture cards and stuff. No idea. No idea, bro. Then how do you use the Stream Deck? I don't use official. Well, everything is bad for you. Everything is terrible. Okay, so what do you use instead? Beat Focus Companion. Okay, what the hell is that? Beat Focus Companion. Beat Focus elevates blah blah blah. Okay. How is this better? Just because it's open source, or it's mainly for TV broadcast stuff? Yeah. I mean, if this is open source, then yeah, I would agree that it will allow you to go into more finer control. HTTP requests, okay, so you can control OBS from the OBS server. And you cannot do that from here, or you can, but it's way more convoluted. Because essentially what I want to do is I want to control this volume here. This. It doesn't have the ease of use things that the Elgato software have for intended for streamers. Yeah, I don't need ease of use. I don't mind customizing things. I just want to know if this is possible. I mean, it should be possible, because if they have like the rotary knobs thing, they might go here somehow. I just don't know exactly how. Stream Deck OBS audio mixer. Stream Deck OBS. I mean, maybe we just need to watch this video. Audio in plus, blah blah blah. OBS has WebSocket server, so you can probably control it through that. Yes, yeah, that's what I think. That's what's gonna happen as well. Although at one point in time, I'll want to have like the virtual cables things, so I can tell which app goes through which virtual audio input, and then I can individually control the audios for those. So then I would have the music app like separate here, you know, but I don't know how to do any of that. So if you have any suggestion without going on using hardware, because I cannot afford more hardware. But you also don't only use Linux, so for Linux there's probably something already for that. I don't know. Okay, but the Stream Deck has like a mixer audio thing for the OBS, like a plugin already. So it will allow you to easily control that. So that's GG. So that's GG. If I write bit focus here. Using a bit focus companion. Okay, can I like see how this looks like installed? Does this also allow you to modify like the images and the text and that kind of stuff? Because I'm kind of imagining like showing the, maybe I could have like only one button, like instead of having multiple of them, right? I could have only one button, and then every time I click the button it like toggles between different audios, and then it will write the value for the audio in here. Is that allowed? Do you know? Probably not here, because probably these labels are static. But on BitFocus, I mean. I don't know how to even install these. With buttons we make operators. What's this? Maybe. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Versatile shotbox for everybody. BitFocus OBS Studio. Okay, thank you. I mean, I'm very lost on this website. Like, I don't see even a download button. OBS Studio. Set stream, output, replay buffer, transitions, sources, audio monitor. Is this what I want to do? Probably, right? Audio mixer. There's no mixer here. Ay, you are on the page with the download button. Was I? Okay. Download. Okay, I'm not getting annoyed. I'm not pulling a Timbo here. I mean, this does seem like it allows a ton of stuff, but I don't know if I need all of these, you know? I mean, if they do say that this is more focused to professional things and allowing you to integrate these with anything, maybe it's a little bit overkill for what I'm trying to accomplish. Or I could try with the regular, you don't need all of those things, but you need some of them. I mean, I know, but pretty sure this Elgato Stream Deck thing should also have most of those things available, right? My only question is, can I toggle the text? If I can, then it's GG. I don't need this. So maybe I will quickly check. I mean, I have nothing better to do besides waiting for the stream the Stream Deck to arrive. I mean, I would also like a Steam Deck. Guys, if you want to sponsor me with a Steam Deck, I promise you I'm gonna play at least 100 hours on it on stream. And thank you every hour. That's a good deal. That's a free sponsorship right there. Yes, the official software designed for streamers for all easy streamers. Yes. Okay, let me close this. Okay, let's install the Stream Deck software. One more software to stream. I mean, the good thing about this is that it will simplify the moving over the other PC and having to click on the confetti thing, which is a little bit annoying, because then I'll just be able to do it from here. Right? Okay. Oh, so that probably means that I will have to move all of these OBS scenes. Oh. Well, not move the OBS scenes, but move like these buttons from here to here instead. Or can I communicate with the streamer bot directly? Because if I could, then it's easier. Integrations. Stream Deck. Oh. Okay, so apparently... Yeah, I think I'll need to think how I want to do this, right? Be right back, reduce mass. Good luck. Soundboard, play audio. Oh, this is fancy. This is fancy. And then I can have even like multiple screens and stuff. Damn. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, this is cool. So let's imagine. How do I want to do this? Oh, it can even be a folder. Nah, this is OP. This is nice. This is nice. Right, because then I can have like a be right back thing here. And can it go lower? Like I kinda don't want it on top of the text. That's kinda ugly. Like why doesn't it go lower than this? I don't understand. I mean, maybe I can just like remove the icon. I mean, this is yucky. I don't like this at all. Can I like change the icon? Oh my god. Help. Go back. Go back. Auto exit, yes. Oh my god. Abort. Abort. Oh my god. What do I do now? Oh, they do have plugins here. Okay, cool. Wavelink, Ableton MIDI, Fanatec, Meld Studio, Spotify, Voice Mod, Visual Studio Code. Why? That makes no sense. Enter a search term. Streamer bot. Oh. Hmm. Okay. I mean, I sure hope this is just like a graphical artifact because I'm rendering on a weird resolution. But yeah, essentially what I would want to do here is call the weight thing with some values, you know, because I'm already calling, well, where is it, like be right back here, and this essentially already takes an argument here, which is the countdown value that I pass. So I would want to go like 0, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Now, apparently for that I need to log in into this. So I'll just quickly do this. Oh, it's not even on this account. GG. Okay, then we can just log in with Twitch. I do not care. First name. Bruh. Okay, I'm not doing any of this. Guys, thank you very much. Okay, let me change the scene. Guys, thank you very much for sticking with me throughout this beautiful morning. We did work a little bit in the Unreal Engine RTS game. Here is the command if you guys want to know more about it. Feel free to go and join the Discord channel and tell them that I sent you. We did add some cool sounds there, some cool like shooting sounds and capture sounds and that kind of stuff. And I'll be back in around 1 hour because we've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 during our afternoons, and we are already past the 50% mark on the storyline for the game. Are dead in 1 hour, guys? Yes. Get your cowboy hats. Oh, I should really get like a cowboy hat. I might have one somewhere. So maybe I'll start streaming with an hat there. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in 1 hour and we'll play Red Dead Redemption and it will be very fun. If you guys want to be notified, you can join our Discord where we hang out and say funny stuff there. In any case, I appreciate you all for sticking with me. If you do not follow the channel, I would appreciate if you could give it a follow as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing much that I can say now. So I'll see you in 1 hour. See ya.